Some 25 years ago, Carl Bonesch took a team of skydivers to Yosemite National Park, USA, and jumped with them from El Captain's Summit. The sport developed into base jumping, named after 4 types of fixed objects. People jump from building Athena's bridge and earth cliffness, no? A popular pastime. Due to legalization surrounding it, many base jumpers keep their hobby a secret, so it is difficult to say how many are involved in the sport. Estimated figures are very low. There are probably fewer than 1,500 across the world. Different countries have different attitudes towards base jumping. In the USA, the act of base jumping is not illegal, although the owners of high bridges and buildings do not usually permit people to jump from them. There are tight regulations against the sport in American and Australian national parks. One of the few countries that welcomes base jumping is Malaysia. What makes people do it? It is the danger of the sport that lures people to it. Comparably, skydiving is very safe. For some people, skydiving beings to feel too safe, and they move on to base jumping to capture the sense of excitement. Base jumpers fall from heights much lower, often from dangerously low cliff edges with unsightable conditions. Though they do not reach the same speed, they accelerate more quickly during their fall. At the fastest part of skydivers fall, the ground is still distant, but base jumpers see it approaching them and at an incredible speed. Is it as dangerous as it sounds? No. No one can deny that base jumping is an incredibly dangerous sport. The jumps are much shorter than these undertaken by skydivers, leaving the little time to open the parachute or sort out problems if they arise. Such problems can often be fatal. However, some base jumping enthusiasts insist that risks are exaggerated and can be kept to a minimum if the jumps are carried out correctly. Many claim that strict laws against jumping in national parks force them to jump in unsafe conditions. But even at organized jumps, casualties are expected, with ambulances on standby for antiseptic broken ankles or more serious injuries.
Okay, so first question is, have you ever heard about base jumping before?
No, I don't actually know what is base jumping.
And well, basically, base jumping means it's similar to people who jump from airplane with parachute.
okay.
But base jumping, they don't jump from airplane, they jump from maybe hill or from a mountain, you know?
With the gummies?
Yeah, same with parachute. But they go very fast, so there's a very short period of time to open the parachute, so it's more dangerous. Are you interested in other extreme sports yourself?
No, I'm very scared of all these things.
Okay. What do you think about the articles you just read? Were these articles easy or difficult for you?
Kuri article.
These two. This article and the one about Lego.
Lego was easier than this article.
Base jumping. Okay. How did you feel about reading out loud? Were you comfortable to do so? Why or why not?
No, I'm not comfortable because I was reading only in high school. Only then I was reading something, and now for a long time like when I was
Didn't read.
Yeah.
When you speak in English, do you think you can make the other person understand you clearly? Why or why not?
When I speak in English, I think other person don't understand me clearly because I don't know all words in English language, and also I don't know the kā ir tas pagātne,
The
presents or
past tense.
tenses. Yes.
Linda, you're silent. Have you noticed if you have any common Latvian sounds or pronunciations when you speak in English? What I mean is that, have you noticed that you will use some Latvian sound but in English when you're not supposed to? Do you know what I mean?
No, that I use Latvian
Sound for some English words. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I think it's when you need to say y, no?
Yeah. Why?
Y.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And
how would you read the Y?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you think that there are some sayings in Latvian that you would also use in English, but people who speak English might not understand it? With a saying, I mean, for example,
Teiciens.
Huh?
Teiciens.
Nu jā, teiciens, kaut kāda latviešu valodā teicieni, kurus tu arī angliski tulko kādreiz. Have you ever thought about that?
From Latvian
To English, yes, and then people who speak English...
Latvieši saka strādā kā zirgs, Amerikā nesaka strādā kā
I work like a horse,
so
yeah.
saka strādā kā suns.
I work like a dog.
Latvieši saka strādā kā zirgs. Vienmēr.
No, I think I didn't use English language so much. No, that's why I don't.
All right. That's the last question. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.